Woo. Let's get to the next topic, man.
Yes, sir.
My
Let's do it.
squad. My squad. My squad. So the Commanders rode into Baltimore on the Beltway, went down 690 for 295. They keep saying battle with a Beltway. AJ for real is battle with a Parkway. It's 295 Parkway. That connects DC and Baltimore. It's a two not the end of 295 is DC and the other end is Baltimore. That's it. 295.
Got you. Got you.
Parkway, not Beltway. 495 is a Beltway, 695 is a Beltway. Two different highways. Neither of them go to Baltimore, DC. All right. So the Commanders went there and they lost to the MVP candidate Lamar Jackson and MVP candidate Derrick Henry, 30-23. One score game. Took a Lamar and a Derrick Henry first down in the last drive to seal the deal. So AJ, my question for you is this: because the Commanders didn't reach these, I'm gonna let you cook. I ain't gonna say them too much. Did the Ravens expose the Commanders? Floor is yours.
Oh man. First off, man, shout out to the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the flock, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. We needed y'all to go in and handle business. We appreciate y'all for handling that for us. You know what I'm saying? We needed that L on their record. And we did y'all solid too. We got rid of the Browns for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We just made sure that they was in the dumpster fire. You know what I mean? We ain't make it look pretty, but we still got the job done. Just like y'all got the job done. So we appreciate y'all. Handshake, Lamar, you know what I mean? Everybody over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. I want to start off by saying that. Question.
Uh-oh.
Did the Ravens expose the Commanders? No, they didn't expose the Commanders. Because I know what the Commanders are. To me, they didn't expose the Commanders not one bit. Jaden Daniels is real. He is the real deal. Holyfield. There is no question about it. He got the ball in his hands. It's at that point now, early in his career, where you fear him. You do. Is Jaden about to score a touchdown here? Oh, he's starting to run. Come on, get to him. He's one of them type of players now. It's like, yo, Scary Terry, best quarterback he ever had. It's showing. It's showing. The offense is there. You know what I'm saying? So we love what we see out of the offense. But my question ain't really a bit, even though I still feel like he's going to hit a rookie wall. He's going to have games where he struggles offensively. I still feel like that is going to happen. To me, the Ravens defense has not been great all year. It's been kind of hit or miss. So I still kind of expected them to make his job a little tough, but him to still have a pretty decent game overall. Play better than I expected, but I didn't expect him to have a terrible game and for y'all to get smoked. What I did anticipate is for that defense to give up at least 25, 27 points and for y'all to walk away with an L, which is why I said they didn't expose the Commanders. They didn't expose nothing to me that I didn't already see. I said before, and I'll say it again when it comes to the Commanders. I asked you, Joe, Jaden this. We talking MVP. We talking MVP. Look at the year. Even though Caleb still going crazy. That's topic for another day, right? We ain't talking rookie in the year. That's in the bag. It's in the bag. Mm-hmm. Now we into another bag. Can we do the MVP? Da, da, da. And I'm like, Joe, I feel you. My question to you is, do you trust this defense? Yeah, of course I do, man. We look great against Cleveland. And we look great against Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, which I did give y'all credit for that. Y'all look good in that game, right? But I'm like, Joe, y'all beat outside of the shootout against the Bengals, which, again, they put up 38 points on that defense, right? At the end of the day, bro, the teams that y'all beat have a combined record of 6-14. Now, again, that's y'all schedule. We can't control y'all schedule. They got, again, what I say about the Eagles, stack those wins. That's how you do it. That's how you win a division, win the conference, and get to a Super Bowl. But I'm still looking like when they face an offense that can score, Jaden is going to have to match that. And when they play real contenders in the NFC, and I still believe in the division, they're going to have to score points in order to get it done because the defense is not going to hold teams to 16 points here, 15 points there, and take pressure off Jaden Daniels to not have to go out there and put up 30 to 35 points. So while I love what I see from the offense, and Jaden is the real deal. As of now, I think this offseason, y'all gonna make moves. I think y'all will be better for the future because y'all see what y'all have officially, and y'all gonna try to bolster up that defense as much as you can, right? I respect that. But as of right now, I know what to expect. Y'all gonna smoke teams like the Panthers and things of that nature. Y'all might have an upset loss here and there because that's just the NFL. That's how it goes, right? But when you play against a team that can score, if Jaden ain't putting up 30 to 35, it's probably gonna be an L. So no, they didn't expose the Commanders. I knew what to expect, which is why I had them boys losing that game because I figured Lamar and Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers and the crew, the flock, was going to put up anywhere between 26 to 30 points, which they did, and they walked away with the dub and brought y'all back down to earth just a touch. I know it wasn't a lot, Joe. I know it wasn't a lot. I know y'all still like, it was a one-score game. It was the Ravens. I ain't tripping too much. They real contenders. They say they're the best team in the league. I know. This is how it starts, though. This is how it starts. 3-2, 4-2. Got a chance to go 4-2 next week. Y'all gonna have y'all buy at some point. I love it. We in the mix. This is what I like it. I like what I saw. So no, I think y'all a good team, but offensively, but defensively, I have my questions.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Caleb, we are next on Caleb's menu, and I don't think it's a meal he want to take. He might be going to the bathroom after this meal. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, all right. Look, were we exposed? No, I agree with you. The world knew the defense was terrible. Well, the secondary is terrible because for the first we laid it out. Before the game, going to that game, we were the number one offense in scoring. We were the number four offense, and we were averaging 31 points a game. We were the number four offense in yards per game, and we were the number two rushing offense. So the secondary got exposed more. It just reminded people, hey, listen, y'all, attack the secondary because we had to put everybody in the box for Derrick Henry. I feel like we did an excellent job with Derrick Henry, but two things happened. Armstrong got hurt. I feel like that was big. He was having a great game. And then Jonathan Allen got hurt. He's out for the year, by the way. That's a big loss for us. And then once those two injuries happened, Derrick Henry started having his way. Although we know as the game goes on, Derrick Henry wears you out anyway. So even with those guys, that probably would have happened. But I feel like we did a great job containing him all game. And then we just lived with Lamar Jackson and single coverage all game or zone, and he just picked us apart. Our secondary is garbage, man. Like it's sorry. Like St. Jude's, man, he be getting to me every time. And he had 2 years ago, he had a pretty decent year, and I had high hopes for him. Then he just fell off last year, and I've been done with him ever since. So the run game wasn't there. Obviously, Brian Robinson had an injury. I didn't know until the day before, So I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a problem because Brian Robinson is our bruiser. Austin Eckler already said coming to our team, he don't want to be every down back. He wants to be able to share carries with another running back. Robinson is the type of running back we needed for this team. And another thing, I know the Ravens defense has been bad, but this was a focused Ravens defense. All the noise the last 7 days. Oh, game of the week. Jaden Daniels, Ron Clark coming out and said he's a better thrower than Lamar Jackson so far. All this stuff coming out. Remember the last time they hyped up a Ravens game? It was against the Bills in Baltimore. They demolished them. They hyped up the Ravens game against the Lions. What happened last year? Demolished them. They hyped up the Ravens game against the 49ers on Christmas. What happened? They demolished them. But guess what, man? As long as I got JD5, I'm always alive. I'm always alive.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I do like that.
The run game wasn't there. We had 30 rushing yards outside of Jaden Daniels. The defense was horrible. And we only lost by 7? Why is that? Oh, Jaden Daniels, he got Cliff Kingsbury. He's a product of the system. Oh my gosh. Not that day. He was in a pocket, slinging that thing. Talking about the football. Watch your mind. Crazy. Going crazy. My man JD5, was he exposed? No, he was introduced. My man was 24 to 35, which is a 68% completion percentage. To his standards, that's pretty low. But that's a regular QB's average, like an MVP candidate's average. Tua probably had last year, or Dagon and Mahomes probably had. I mean, it's a regular average, 68%. 269 yards, 2 dime TDs to Terry. Oh my man, listen, AJ, I don't scream often.
Mm-hmm.
I scream both of them TDs,
Yeah.
especially the second one. Oh my gosh, that second one, the back's gonna fade on the low power line. Oh my gosh, I was screaming. I was right, 110 QB rating. Right, like I said on the game where everybody talked about us, everybody talked about Jaden Daniels. They were ready, the MVP candidates, all that good stuff. He took two. He made two big throws while getting hit. One by Kyle Hamilton and one by Roquan Smith. Both times he delivered and took the hit. The one on Kyle Hamilton was definitely roughing the passer. They ain't called it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And they called a petty jump on St. Juice when on third down when the receiver just fell on the ground and they called pass interference. I was so mad. It was a third down play. And then on third down for us, Noah Brown gets his jersey tugged and they called nothing. I'm like, what's going on? Home cooking. I told you they did that for good teams, AJ, so I ain't complaining. I want to give
They
you some
said
numbers.
Giant earned that respect, yeah. That's what they said.
Exactly. It's all good. I learned that from Mike Brown. Mike Brown is always to the Kings that. Listen, we got to earn our respect. I'm gonna give you some numbers for Jaden Daniels, how special he is, man. I know you already gave him his props, but I want to let the world know. So far in the season, his passing rating versus man-to-man coverage, 120. His passing rating versus the blitz, 128. His passing rating under pressure, 107. His passing rating on non-play action plays, 105. His passing rating on downfield plays, 10 plus yards, 124. AJ, this is a passer and a runner. So, listen, man, I'm excited. I know you said when we play all these good offenses, let me give you a peek of our schedule. We got the Panthers, good offense.
No.
We got the Bears. I mean, I guess they
Don't be a good one. Hey, don't. They offense been cooking lately.
You know what's funny? Oh, y'all play the Cardinals. Y'all play this. Who they play? I mean, they play the Panthers, the Jazz.
That's why it's a good matchup because we get to see them too. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I watched that Jazz game and he looked really good. He was scrambling in the pocket, making good throws. I give him his prop. I'm not going to poo-poo on his parade because like I ain't want y'all doing for my man, right?
It's like not to cut you off. It's like Dallas. Remember we were saying Dallas don't beat good teams, and then it was another team that was playing last year. I forget who it was, but it was like they playing another team that don't beat good teams. We just got to see. It was Dallas versus I think the Dolphins. He was like neither one of them beat good teams. We just got to see what happens. Like that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. And then we got New York again.
Giants.
Yeah, the Giants. Pittsburgh, a good offense. I mean, I don't know. We got y'all. You know, we got Dallas. The Titans. I mean, the Saints. I mean, I don't know what the Saints look like right now. I don't know how they're gonna look down the road. All right. The Falcons, y'all again, and the Cowboys. So, like, I look at our schedule. I'm like, you know what? I feel like our defense will get better as the season goes on. I feel like that's the type of defense we're gonna have. But our offense, we haven't reached our peak. I know you say we reached our peak. We haven't reached our peak, AJ. We only getting better. But did they expose us? Nah. They just reminded everybody that our secondary is trash. But they did introduce JD in the pocket.
Like I said, he a baller. It's just, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go down this schedule too because I want to make a comment on this because I chuckle when I see this. But to me, that's why Joe get extra respect, though. Let me just say that before I get into what I'm gonna say. Joe get extra respect because he supported two teams that don't really win like that. like that's a real fan, bro. That's a real fan.
I would say it's the first time in my life. Both of my teams might make the playoffs at the same time.
So it's nothing but respect.
That's crazy. Dang.
So you gotta, like I said, y'all schedule, you can't help who y'all play. I do think y'all gonna have it's every team get upset randomly. Mm-hmm. Now, I think they're gonna have a random upset in here somewhere. Don't the Jaden have a bad game or the defense just don't show up at all one day and they give up 35, 40 points on a random Sunday. It's like, dang, random noon game. They like, bro, hold on, what's going on? Freaking Andy Dalton out here passing the ball for 400 yards. Like I feel like it just happens. It's the
It does.
NFL. The divisional game is gonna be tough. I'm really interested in seeing Jaden versus Steelers, even though as of now, I would probably still pick y'all to win that game just because I don't trust their offense, and I do think ultimately y'all will score. I'm really interested in seeing Jaden against that defense.
Yes,
So
he did
while
well.
y'all don't play a ton of good teams, I will give you that. I can't sleep on the Falcons with Kirk and the way he
Nah, he
be
can't.
playing. So
That
I would
offense is
say
booming.
the games I have my eyes on, even though we're gonna talk about Dallas in a second, it's a divisional game. The two Dallas games, the two Eagles games, the Falcon game, and I would say the Steelers game and the Bears game are games. I'm not saying y'all gonna lose all them games,
I got
obviously,
you. I got you.
but
It'll be
them
tough.
games I would say like, all right, they got a chance to lose this week. On
Mm-hmm.
top of a random week where it's like, okay, they just slipped up. Yes, give it.
On top.
Thank you, NFL. Thank you, NFL. So while it looks sweet, ultimately we'll see. But like I said, I like Jaden. I respect the offense. The man got skills. I hear all the numbers, bro. I just know as of now, bro, when it matters, he gonna have to win some shootouts. And while he can do it, it's still a lot to put on the rookie to consistently have to do that.
Oh, that's what
So
all he did
that's
at LSU.
and hey, but that's college. That ain't the pros. That ain't the pros. So
But
you
you got
know,
to think about it too. The Ravens are the number one offense in the NFL.
true. That's true.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
That's
everybody ain't
true.
gonna be cooking like that. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean, Tampa gave y'all 37 too. Like,
but Tampa cooking too, and that was
yeah,
the
that's
first
true.
game of the season. Tampa
That's true.
cooked, bro. They put up 51 on this last night. They put up points on the Falcons. Every game they put up points except for the Broncos and Lions game. Every other game they been putting up crazy. On y'all, they put up what 36,
Yeah, bro. They scorched us, bro. We ain't even gotta get
40. It
into
was 40, right?
that. Bro, it's
41 and
legit.
41 and 16. That's what it
So
was.
far in the distant memory, bro. I think it was 6. I think it was 16 to like 33 or something like that, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
33. It was 33. You're right.
I think it was like
That's right.
33.
41. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, you try to gas a little bit, bro. They ain't 40 ballers, bro.
Well, speaking of 40 something,
Oh man. Oh man.
you know what? I'm gonna introduce this one. I'm gonna let you.
Okay.
I want to hear you first on this one. All right.
Okay.
So speaking of 47, no, we ain't mentioned 47. Speaking of 40, the Cowboys got dismantled. They got obliterated. I mean, we talking about they got decapitated. Like I mean, any word you could think of as that leads to death. That happened to them on Jerry Jones' 82nd birthday.
Hmm.
So against the Detroit Lions, 38-point loss. So AJ, who's the biggest blame for this Cowboy loss?
So the biggest blame, even though it don't all go to this person, and I want to